There's a certain kind of truth that nobody likes to admit. Sometimes, the people we lose end up revealing more about us than the ones we keep. And here's the kicker. He's got a message for the team that let him go, but the story behind it? That's where things get spicy. When C.J. Gardner Johnson was traded from the Philadelphia Eagles to the Houston Texans, it wasn't just another off-season move. It was a statement wrapped in salary cap gymnastics. Eagles GM Howie Roseman pointed to the familiar excuse: money. Managing a Super Bowl-caliber roster within the constraints of the cap is no easy puzzle. But for fans and analysts alike, the subtext was impossible to ignore. Gardner Johnson wasn't about to stay quiet on that narrative. Taking to Instagram Live, he threw the first stone with a bold claim that Philly probably wouldn't sniff another championship without him. It was the kind of comment that could have easily been dismissed as emotional posturing, but coming from CJ, it felt calculated. He's never been the type to sugarcoat. Still, time, and maybe a good podcast appearance, has a way of softening edges. When Gardner Johnson showed up on Ryan Clark's The Pivot, he walked it back, a little. "I got nothing against them," he shrugged, suggesting that if the Eagles won 6 more rings without me, they deserve it. That's a big if, and anyone familiar with his style knew that under the veneer of goodwill, there was still a pointed message. But CJ wasn't done throwing jabs. When asked why he thought the Eagles moved on, he dropped a line that left everyone rewinding, scared of a competitor. That's the kind of statement that sticks, especially in a league built on alpha personalities. He doubled down, using an analogy that you can't program a dog. In other words, trying to tame his intensity was never going to work. For a locker room loaded with strong voices, the insinuation was clear. Philly didn't want the heat, at least not his brand of it. I want to hear your take. Is Philadelphia playing it too safe, or did they dodge a bullet? Drop your opinion in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell.